you have clay soil in your garden or allotment, you'll know how quickly it can turn from mud into concrete. But there is good news. Clay soil is generally very fertile and you can grow lots of different plants in it. Clay soil has lots of advantages. So it can retain lots of nutrients, making it much more fertile than sandy soils if treated in the right way. On the other hand, it does take a while to warm up in spring, so growth can be slow, but it does stay warmer for longer in autumn. When clay soil dries, it cracks, and what happens is the soil swells and it shrinks. And this is a good thing because it then resets the soil structure, which isn't a cause for alarm. So there are a few crucial rules to think about when you're working with clay soils. And one is to avoid walking on or working on it when it's wet, as this can lead to compaction and damage the soil structure. So it's a really good idea to add organic matter to your soil. So in this particular area, which is very heavy with clay, we've added some organic matter to it, and we have now got earthworms in here, and what they will do is help to draw down the nutrients into the soil, and they will break up the clay as well, improving the soil structure. So clay soils are really prone to waterlogging, and what's best to do when you're planting your trees and shrubs is to plant them in late winter and your perennials in spring. And this is to avoid the roots from sitting in wet soil over winter. So there is a short window in which to plant your trees and shrubs before it becomes too difficult to work with. And what you can do in the wettest areas of your garden, like we've done here, is that we've mounded the soil up to about 30 centimetres, and then we've planted the tree inside that mound just to avoid the roots from sitting in saturated soil over winter. When it comes to choosing plants for clay soils, there's a vast selection that you can choose from, and you can find it on the RHS website. But here are my top 4 choices for planting in clay soil. Number 1, moisture-loving plants like this fern. Number 2, trees and shrubs that like fertile soils such as this acer. If you like grasses and prairie-style planting, your choices may be somewhat limited, but you can try something like this, which is Miscanthus. And other choices include Calamagrostis and Molinia. And finally, perennial vegetables do well in clay soils and are easier to grow than annual crops. So to summarise, embrace what you have in your garden and good luck with your clay soil.